With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the 49er hands team does its job. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
First down, San Francisco.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Marcus Allen. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Young will set to throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Rob Gronkowski, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Niners 7, Falcons 0.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
No, we changed it.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got his possession receiver, Fred Biletnikoff. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Let's see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Complete to number 41. It's a gain of 8. It brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 47-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Following the interception, Young. And it's caught. Touchdown. Steve Young with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Niners 14. Falcons nothing.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. They're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for them a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Here we go on 4th down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. On 2nd and 10, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
By Nick Bosa. A loss of 12.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And going deep for Hill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Five yards remain on second down. They go play action. Young. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one goes for 30 yards. Out of the gun, it's Young. Underneath to Allen. Touchdown 49ers. Steve Young, his third touchdown pass in this first half. And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 21-0.
Falcons, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Throw right side is caught by Biletnikoff. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
It's Young on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Allen. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 10. his end zone. Young. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Young from his end zone on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Freddie Biletnikoff. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Jackson on 1st down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Steve Young. He's got Allen. Touchdown!